Hey, welcome to our first playthrough of Alan Wake 2. I'm pretty behind the curve. Let's check it out. We're gonna play on normal for our initial playthrough. Might change it if needed, but I think we'll be okay.
Back to the beginning. We all come to a story with hopes and expectations, looking for an answer. Sometimes it would be better to live with that hope without ever knowing the full story. In a horror story, there are only victims and monsters. And the trick is not to end up as either. But trapped by the genre, we are all ripped to pieces along the way. This is not the story I hoped it would be. This is not the ending I wanted. This story will eat us alive.
Oh, that's cool.
This story is a monster. And monsters wear many faces.
Plays as Naked Man? We sure do. Not what I was expecting. Who is this man?
Where'd he gone?
Oh, good. I tried doing that earlier and it didn't work. What a weird place to be sacrificed. Alan. Oh, wait. Alan Wake.
Hey, kiddo. How are you?
I'm good, Mom. How are you?
This trip might take a little longer than I thought. I'm sorry I've been gone so much lately, Logan.
Oh my god, Mom, it's not your fault. You get all murdery. What happened?
Just work stuff.
Right. Well, Dad and I are just watching the latest episode of Night Springs here. Mom, it's so good.
No spoilers! I'll let you get back to the show. You were supposed to wait and watch with me. I love you both.
This is what happens when you go on work trips, Mom. Love you too.
Wow.
Say hi to Casey. Tell him to stop brooding so much.
Logan? I will. Bye, kiddo. Logan thinks you should try cheering up.
Snarky kid. Wonder where she gets that from.
Okay.
It can't be a coincidence that another body turns up just as we arrive in town. Feels like the killer's leaving us a message.
I'm glad you're on this case with me, Anderson. It's right up your alley. You should take lead. Think of me as the backup.
Okay. Any words of advice?
Nothing that would cheer anyone up. Here we are. Cauldron Lake.
Time to get to work. A deputy was supposed to be here to show us to the crime scene. There's the car, so where's the deputy?
Eaten by a bear? I'll check out that map.
So they borrowed that from Control. But now that there's... hold on.
Before we get swallowed up by the trees.
But now that there's... Damn it, let me say stuff. Now that there's not dialogue maybe this time. It's interesting that they have Sam Lake, of course, playing Alex Casey. But they have James McCaffrey doing the voice. Which is just like it was in Max Payne.
I think I hear someone. Could be our deputy.
I can go take a look.
Also, this is kind of open worldy.
That's just how the cookie crumbles. Hey, over here. Hey there. Agent Casey, right? Sheriff Breaker said you'd be coming by to take over the case.
You're half right. Anderson?
Saga Anderson. I'll be leading this case. Seems you already know my partner, Alex Casey.
Shoot. Sorry about that, ma'am. I'm Deputy Mulligan. I just figured that, you know, that,
Those damn feds gonna show up, Mulligan?
Federal agent's right here, Thornton. My partner, Thornton, down at the crime scene. He's not what you call the sharpest axe in the shed.
Here? What do you mean? Are they with you? Oh, shit! They didn't hear me, did they?
We did.
What can you tell us about the crime scene?
Tell them about the heart.
I was getting to that, Thornton. Well, we reckon there are some organs that are currently outside the victim's person when they should be, well, you know, inside.
Were there any witnesses?
Yeah, a couple out-of-towners. I wonder what they were doing sneaking around the woods at night.
Mention the city folk. It's pretty suspicious.
Not that we have anything against city folk, right, Thornton? But don't worry. Sheriff Breaker took them back to town a while ago.
So I want to point out the sign says this location is closed to the public by order of the Federal Bureau of Control. So the FBC already has stuff here, which makes sense. They have a research station in Cauldron Lake because of the Bright Falls AWE.
I want to see the body. How do we get there?
Oh, sure, that's real simple. Just through the hole in the fence, down the hill towards the lake, around the old convenience store. You can't miss it. Everything's been closed since the area was fenced off. The store, the campground, all of it.
Mulligan, tell them I'm here waiting. I'll show them around.
They got it, Thornton.
Yo, what's good?
Before we get to the crime scene, there's time to review the facts of the case so far. Make sure I'm seeing the clues clearly.
The Mind Place.
The Mind Place. My version of the Mind Palace technique. To sift through clues and work the case.
Oh, that's cool.
Building the Mind Place again for each case. Using each field office as a model in my head. The facts are on the board. Everything we know about the previous murders. Worth taking another look.
Okay. Oh yeah, I've been playing through the Remedy Connected Universe stuff to work my way up to this. So I'm expecting really good things. I have no reason to suspect otherwise. I'm glad to hear the recommendation though. The glowing review rather. Okay, so this kind of looks like the dude we just played as, but I don't think it's him. So they're bound, their hearts are cut out, and they're bloated. Interesting. And they seem to be localized around the town. Oh, okay. So we don't have to walk around the room. We can just cycle through with the shoulder buttons. Got it.
I see you're already.
That's really cool.
Anderson. Close to
Oh.
wrapping it?
We're just getting started. Head down the hill to the crime scene.
So that takes place in real time.
Too much sky.
Hey, Casey. You putting me in charge. Why now?
Look, Anderson, you're a better detective than I am. You've cracked cases that had the rest of us baffled. I don't want to slow you down.
Are you thinking of retiring? You know what happens to cops who say this is their last case.
Mm-hmm. Real funny, Anderson.
Stairs are out. You okay to jump down?
I'm not that old.
Oh, I'm rickety. Mirror Peak. We've been here before. This is one of the places we had to meet the kidnapper at during Alan Wake 1. Which I imagine we're going to run into a lot of places that we saw from the first game. There's a main path here.
I'm gonna go check something out. Be right back.
Got it.
Sorry, Sam Lake, James McCaffrey. I gotta investigate. Okay, she said never mind. It seemed too obvious. Okay, that just swings around the outside. Does that point of interest what I just looked at? Yeah, I think so. But to make sure it doesn't like mark them until you examine them.
Not a bad place to get murdered.
If getting back to nature is your thing.
Damn. Should have brought an umbrella.
I like the rain. The only thing around here that feels like home.
You think the local law had the sense to put up a tarp?
If they did, next coffee's on me.
I like how they come in over the radio if you're too far away.
Can I make it, Mulligan? Hey!
Deputy Thornton, I take it.
That's me, at your service, ready to get this case solved. Now the body's behind the store. Come on, I'll show you. So, FBI, huh? That's so cool. Hunting down psycho serial killers and shootouts with the mob.
You forgot the UFO cover-ups.
Look, those are real? You guys hiring?
Let's just see this body, shall we?
I'm missing all this stuff I want to explore. They put such a detail-rich world. I want to actually explore it. Well, this store has certainly seen better days. That's for certain. The witch, that's almost certainly referencing Barbara Jagger.
Now, this is the scene of the crime. We found him on the table. Now, he didn't touch nothing, you know, procedures and stuff.
Thanks, Deputy.
No tarp. You owe me a coffee.
Okay, let's start by examining our guest of honor. Does this fit the MO of the previous murders?
I guess a warning. We'll probably have some dong hair on screen, if that bothers you. It doesn't bother me, but just be mindful if that would bother you.
Another body turns up just as we arrive in town. Coincidence?
Oh. Then we try to find the answer to that question. Oops.
The killer left the heart right next to the body. Bruising on the wrist from the cargo straps holding him down.
And he's bloated.
Inside stab wound. Chest cut open. Heart removed. Heart removed from chest, strapped by the wrists. Definitely matches the previous murders. But this time the heart and the straps were left behind. More clues to work with. This makes 4 murders that we know about. Who is our victim? Who killed him? Need to find more clues. Multiple people were here. Multiple killers? Someone left in a hurry. Knocked the tripod over. Was it for a camera?
I can't imagine what else.
They spent time here, waiting.
Can we get DNA off the bottles? I know it's raining, but it's worth trying. Maybe some saliva. Like in the bottle?
Large amount of blood on the table. The victim died here.
They didn't put that on the killers. That one makes sense.
Boot prints, indicating multiple killers. Quite the party. Any idea who the victim is?
Oh, I sure do. His name is Nightingale. He was.
Oh shit.
He came to town about 13 years ago. Now, I haven't heard a word about him since. Well, until now.
Nightingale? Robert Nightingale?
Oh, yes. You probably knew him. Brothers in arms. Oh, and sisters.
So you knew our victim.
Well, I didn't recognize him in his current state. But yeah, I ran into him a few times at Quantico. Never worked any cases together. After his partner got killed in the field, he went off the deep end. Got the boot pretty quick after that.
Nightingale went missing 13 years ago. 2010.
The same as all the other victims.
That's when Alan
Certainly
Wake
feels
1
bad.
came out.
Makes me wonder what was going on that year.
Probably something this town wants to forget.
So what happened to Nightingale after the Bureau let him go?
I only know the rumors. Depression led to booze, booze led to paranoia. He got some wild ideas in his head, chased ghosts until he fell off the map. Guess he ended up here,
I bet there's more to that story.
but no happy ending.
I think that's everything. For now, at least.
Mm-hmm. Anything clicking yet?
Not sure. Need to think about it. I had to review the clues.
Okay, that's what I was thinking I needed to do.
Robert Nightingale, ex-FBI, came to Bright Falls 13 years ago.
It's premeditated for sure.
They planned for the murder to happen here, passing the time with equipment ready. They were waiting for him. But why Nightingale? He's been missing for 13 years. Why here? Why now? Profiling. Get into the subject's head. See what they saw. Feel what they felt. Use whatever I know about them to guide my intuition to a revelation. Piece it together.
Oh, we get to do a little profiling. It's funny, they're... Alright. So... Alan Wake obviously pulls inspiration from the show Twin Peaks. Let's get that out of the way. Well, there was another game that drew inspiration from the show Twin Peaks. That's Deadly Premonition. And in that game, you play as an FBI investigator. And you do profiling. So I'm very amused to find that we get to utilize profiling as a mechanic in Alan Wake now. It's like anytime the FBI is involved, we're going to get into profiling, and I love it.
Agent Nightingale has been MIA for 13 years. How did he end up here?
Up from the lake that's not a lake. It's dark. He was there too. You are not allowed in the lake until he says otherwise.
Robert Nightingale came from the lake before his murder. Nightingale was chosen as the victim. Why?
Flick the switch. It goes click. Lights are off. But somebody's home. Somebody's home.
This wasn't some random act of violence. This was a ritual. A Nightingale a component. They didn't see him as a person. More like a container for something.
I don't know if we were done in there yet. I don't think we were.
Agent Nightingale has been MIA for 13 years. How did...
Maybe we are. Maybe they all come from the lake, given that they're bloated.
This mug always cheers me up.
A interesting lack of modern technology.
Miss you, kiddo. I'll be home soon. If only the rest of the Bureau knew what a softy Casey is.
Sam Lake is such a goofball.
The lake is connected to Nightingale somehow. Casey, let's take a look down by the lake. Lead the way.
Sounds good. This way, right?
Right.
Okay, well, I'll just wait here.
Okay.
This one of your hunches, Anderson? Did something happen at the lake?
I think Nightingale came up from that direction. From the lake. Probably looking for shelter. Safety. They were waiting for him.
When you're ready, I'd love to hear what you put together so far.
Sure. It's not that complicated. Nightingale was out in the woods alone at night, possibly nude. The killers knew he was here, ambushed him, dragged him to the campgrounds, strapped him to the table, cut his heart out. But then they were interrupted by those witnesses, the Bookers. The job is unfinished.
That seems pretty complicated to me. What was this guy doing skinny dipping at this time of year?
Haven't figured that part out yet.
Lots of questions.
Lots of answers for us to find.
So I told her. She said thanks. Fucking kill me. It's gonna be epic, man. You don't really hear that as much. Oh, look at that. Introducing some gear for us already.
Is that a kid's lunchbox? An Alex Casey movie lunchbox. Casey hates the endless jokes about coincidentally having the same name as a fake detective. He hates those cheesy crime books, but he really hates the movies.
Interesting. Oh. That's really cool. It gives the collectibles some purpose beyond just being
My
good
first ever
reads.
print on Casey. A true classic. The Mile High Strangler case. Proud of that one.
Mile High Strangler. While this case has a lot of components, it's pretty straightforward so far. I mean, obviously, motive is who knows what, but I appreciate how going into and out of the mine place is fairly instantaneous. Like, from a gameplay perspective, that feels really smooth.
Anderson. I didn't know trees got that big. Gives me the creeps.
You need to get out more. It is kind of creepy, though. There's a piece of paper on the ground. Tracks. Barefoot. Nightingales? They come out from under the boulder.
It makes no sense.
Page is like warping. The victim was one of their own. FBI Special Agent Robert Nightingale. Gone missing here 13 years ago. He had suddenly turned up, only to be murdered in a brutal ritual on the very day of their arrival. And then there was the page, this page, the first page that they found, not the last. The first step down into terrifying depths. Secret truths trembling beyond the threshold. Reading the words, these words, felt like a message, was a message. Someone knew they were here, what they were doing, someone playing a game with them. Even if they know it would end up hurting them. Leading them on an invitation. How could they not allow the sheer audacity, and how could they not accept the sheer audacity, impossible mystery to them? It's kind of hard to read some of the words. Like, she won't pick up the page. Oh. Here I am struggling to read it when I could just pick the fucking thing up.
Page full of text on one side. Not a printout. Written with a typewriter. Old school. Lines scratched out and edits added with a pen.
Like a manuscript. Page of a story. Killer left a message.
It's for us. The text is about us. The victim was one of their own. FBI Special Agent Robert Nightingale. And then there was the page they found. The first step down into terrifying depths.
Reading the words. These words felt like a message.
Felt like a message.
Someone knew they were here, someone playing a game with them. An invitation. How could they not accept, even if they knew it would end up hurting them?
Someone's been watching us.
Playing a sick game with us.
You were right. This is right up my alley. Nightingale came this way. Either he dropped this page, or the killers left it for us. I should profile Nightingale about this page. We found a page in the woods. A story about these events. What is Nightingale's role in this?
I carry his his words close to my chest now. Inside, the awful truth. You must dig it out.
Something was put inside him. In his chest. I
A
must find
knife.
out what.
When they cut out his heart. Ah, now we can read it clearly. I don't have to guess. And you can actually play a narration? That's dope. Oh, I thought I saw like a pickup indicator. Where are we at? So we're approaching the murder site again.
Hey, you made it back. Good. I hope you didn't get stuck in any of those big puddles. Crazy flooding down there, huh? Just like I said.
I think he came from the lake. But his tracks make no sense. Found all I can here. Time to properly examine the body. See what I can find inside. Casey, I think something's been put inside Nightingale's body. Let's tell the deputies to get the body to the town morgue.
Okay.
Deputy, I want the body taken back to town for a proper examination ASAP.
Well, sure. But the coroner won't be back in town for another week after Deerfest.
Not a problem. I'll do it myself.
Oh, and Sheriff Breaker called to say he's got the bookers at the Oh Dear Diner in town. Oh, and I've got a key to the gate. It's a shortcut back to the parking lot just up the hill.
Want to get my flashlight out.
Thanks. Let's get the car, drive to Bright Falls, and talk to these witnesses, the bookers.
At the diner, right? I could use a cup of coffee.
Let's try that shortcut the deputy mentioned.
Sounds good.
Seems like a nice town so far. Murders aside. Pretty woods. Cute lodge we got set up in. We should go for a hike if we get a chance.
Now you're just being mean, Anderson.
Deputies aren't exactly up to the task, but hopefully the sheriff will be more helpful.
Not a surprise about the deputies. Doubt they see much stuff this gruesome.
I feel like there'll be a point where we can knock that down. This is property of the Federal Bureau of Control. This is one of their research or listening stations.
A lunchbox again. Who's leaving these out here?
Have a heroic day.
Can't fit the clues all together yet. Heart removed, tripod, tracks leading to a dead end.
A tripod? For a camera? To record a snuff film?
Maybe. And why take out his heart just to throw it away?
To stuff in something for us to find.
Cars to our left.
Here we are. Let's drive back to town and meet the sheriff at the diner. I can't get that manuscript page out of my head. I've never seen killers reach out so directly before.
Damn impressive work so far. With your technique, these hunches were moving fast.
I wasn't sure about taking a case so far from home, but I'm thrilled to be here for this mystery. Need to swing by the lodge to get anything from the field office?
I'm all set.
I'll park there anyway. I want to walk to the diner, get a feel for the town. The diner's just up the waterfront. Shouldn't keep the sheriff and our witnesses waiting.
I smell coffee.
Hi there.
Elderwood Palace Lodge. If I remember right, this area of town. So the sheriff's station should be up there. If this is what I'm thinking, because that's the Oh Dear Diner. And here's all the docks and stuff, yeah.
Don't know, don't care. How much have you had? Not enough. That's how much. Never enough coffee. Rich, bittersweet nectar. Get it in Coffee World. Get it where you can. Get it now.
Jesus, Charlie.
Huh. So, it's a map, which isn't much to this map. At least as far as town goes.
I'm gonna go check something out. Be right back.
Got it.
This is where, like, the ferries come in and stuff.
Pets should be allowed at this year's bake sale. For those of you just tuning in, you're listening to the Pat Main Radio Hour.
Hey, Pat Main's still around.
Family Moose Jerky. And boy, what an eventful day here in Bright Falls. By now, we've all seen the FBI setting up shop in town, and I'm sure you're all asking the same question I am. Did they bring all this darn rain with them? Deerfest is right around the corner, and we're all crossing our fingers for sunshine. So, I reached out to our top meteorologist for a weather update. She never responded, but I have her Uncle Tapio on the line from Watery. Tapio, are you there?
Yes?
Great. And Tapio, what kind of weather can we expect today?
Rain.
That definitely seems to be on the menu. How about over the next week?
Also rain.
Right. Care to elaborate? Any chance the sun will poke out in time for Deerfest?
No.
Well, Deerfest is coming, rain or shine. And that parade lineup is looking dandy as ever.
Yes, I like this parade because they're one float in the shape of a swan. Long neck and everything. A very large swan.
Ah, so you're a fan of swans.
No,
Right, well, that's our time. We'll be right back after this next song by the rock and roll sensation, National Nightmare.
We're not gonna hang out for that because of potential copyright, so I'm gonna get far away from the radio. But yeah, I remember there being one of the hidden crates down here. But they've changed up the layout a little bit from Alan Wake 1.
So sleepy. Just a few more days.
What? Okay.
Good to see you.
Well, what do we have here? The actual case board. I guess this is maybe where they're working from. And this is
Not opening.
the actual, yeah, this is the actual room from the mine place. We're just more boxed in. Oh, we can listen to the radio in here now. I guess this is where you listen to whatever radio programs you've stumbled on. Then, boom, we're in the real one. That's neat. Okay, so that's the actual room that she uses for the mine place. What she did say she uses their base of operations from each case as her place for the mine room.
I can't get through this.
Oh, I could get in trouble wandering around. Start walking into people's rooms. FBI, open up.
Good to see you.
Thanks for barging in, FBI lady. Is this? I don't know if that's Saga's room, Casey's room, or somebody else's. Given all the coffee, probably Casey. No.
I can't force it open.
Welcome back, Anderson.
Casey's just been hanging out here. There was another cache up on those stairs right there
But I am pretty
that
darn sure my
they've broken.
I mean our float will be the belle of the ball at this year's Deer Fest. Just a few more days.
It's a nice looking float for sure.
This is my first Deer Fest, so I don't know what to expect, really. It is the finest entertainment a town like ours has to offer. The happiest day of the year. Like Christmas, but better.
Well, I certainly hope so.
I'll be back in a second.
Roger.
Casey.
Dear. Cute.
Has been pulled in.
Welcome to Bright Falls. It's nice to have you here. I got you both some coffee. Oh, it's Washington's finest.
Nice to meet you, Sheriff. I'm set for coffee.
You know, I wouldn't say no to another.
I'm Agent Saga Anderson. This is Agent Alex Casey.
What happened to Sarah?
And let me just say, I'm happy you two are here. Frankly, we could use the help.
Your deputies said you had a couple of witnesses here.
They made them sound like suspects.
Mulligan and Thornton are still on about that? No, the Bookers don't strike me as the murdering type, but you can decide for yourselves. They're just inside having coffee and pie to calm their nerves.
I'll see what they have to say. Casey, you compare notes with the sheriff.
Take your time. We've looked through the case files you sent over, Sheriff. Have you had many people besides the known victims go missing?
Sure. But it's slowed down ever since Cauldron Lake was fenced off.
Let me guess. Missing person cases spiked around 2010. The fence was built just after.
Yeah, that's exactly right.
You can go ahead, Anderson. We'll be here.
I wanted to hear you boys gossip. Now I want to know what the fuck happened to Sarah. She ain't dead.
Hello, how are you?
I think I saw something.
City clean.
It'll only take a minute.
I'll wait here.
Who else to protect its citizens from the dangers of
Pretty nice day to be working outside. I don't envy the guy stuck on desk duty.
What's this road closed
Where
for?
the action is.
Just getting them signs in place. All right.
Careful crossing the road. Jaywalking.
She'll almost certainly turn around. Yep.
I need to find my way back.
Yeah. She's only willing to go so far away. Okay, so the sheriff's office is here. I just didn't recall that I was seeing it from the back. That makes sense now. Okay. So it's changed a little, but not that much.
We missed you at trivia night.
You did? How badly?
Stop avoiding the question, Mark.
I wanted the tea.
Merced won't roll over on the issues.
Let me in. Let me in.
Any good finds?
Zilch, but someone left a gross surprise under their bed for housekeeping. They were nuts.
So, that's what all that screaming was about?
Either that, Or the couple on their honeymoon.
All right, I've farted around enough. Let's get into it.
Hey, how's it going?
Howdy.
Hello, how's it going?
So friendly.
Did you get lost, Anderson?
I did.
I can't believe that happened. I still feel like I'm gonna be sick.
Come on, Ed. Have some pie. It'll take your mind off things.
Hi.
Can we put the line? Oh no! No! I wanted to listen to Coconut. Hey, they've got some old gods of Asgard.
This is exactly what I hate.
The Coconut song.
You know how touchy these rural types can be.
Lots of old gods of Asgard here. Interesting. I wanted to listen to Coconut, damn it.
Excuse me. I'm Agent Saga Anderson. Are you the Bookers?
That's us. I'm Tammy, and he's Ed.
Hello, officer.
Just Saga is fine, Ed.
So, are we being charged with anything? Because if not, we'd love to get back to our hotel and decompress after what we saw. Take a bath, scream into pillows, that kind of thing.
We're not charging you. I just have a few questions. Nothing to stress about, okay? What were you doing at Cauldron Lake last night?
I'm a writer. True crime. We're here from New York, doing some research on a famous novelist, Alan Wake, who went missing here. I was down at the lake, getting some details. Perfectly legal.
So what did you see in the woods?
This naked dude came out of the lake, and he was acting crazy, shouting weird shit at us. He must have been on something.
Unless skinny dipping at dawn is a thing around here.
Then we heard shooting. We ran into these psychos in deer masks. They were tearing into the naked guy with knives, like some kind of satanic cult. And then we bolted and called the cops.
Huh.
What makes you say it was a cult?
The masks and knives aren't enough.
They were shouting, "Cult of the tree, the cult of the tree, cult of the tree." Oh, and then we found her. The whole thing was terrifying. That's all.
The cult of the tree. What are the Bookers telling me?
I found their necklace. The symbol is 2 triangles.
The cult wants their spruce tree back, Tammy.
Finders keepers, Ed. My publisher will want this on the cover.
Tammy found something. A necklace belonging to one of the cultists. The Bookers were at Cauldron Lake. Why?
The fence was built to hide what's there. They say the writer fell in the lake.
Private party. No trespassing.
My book has questions. Past the bolt cutters.
They broke in for the sake of Tammy's book. Nothing to do with a murder. They were telling the truth. So you found something there, right? A necklace these cultists may have dropped.
Okay. Wow. How did you put that together?
It's evidence. You need to hand it over.
Told you not to keep that thing, Timmy.
That's almost certainly been on one of the doors
Thanks.
at the Ocean View Hotel.
Do me a favor. Stick around town for now.
Oh shit, it's Rose.
Like we'd even dream of missing Deerfest.
Oh God. Saga! Saga Anderson. As I live and breathe. I thought we'd never see you back here after that awful, awful thing happened to your baby girl. How are you? I'm sorry. Who are you? I don't know what you're talking about. It's me, silly. Rose. You know me. I don't think I do. And what horrible thing happened to my baby girl? She drowned. Your daughter. That's so weird you don't remember. How do you know I have a daughter? Oh, I know what this is. You're blocking out your traumatic memories. Happens on TV all the time. No. You're mistaking me for someone else.
Even though we have the same name.
If you say so.
As I live and breathe.
All set? My guys have Nightingale at the morgue if you're ready to go take a look.
Let's go. Well, Casey, I got a lead. Looks like we're dealing with a cult. The cult of the tree.
A murder cult. Fuck.
Have you heard of the cult of the tree, Sheriff?
Only the urban legend. If you're in the woods at night, the cult will get you. That sort of thing.
We're not gonna find out you're the Grand Wizard or something, are we?
I played some D&D back in the day. Wizard was always my favorite class.
Morning, Sheriff. Looks like you have some guests.
Ah, morning, Ted. Yeah, real important guests. Deerfest. Always draws a crowd, right?
Too true. More the merrier. Have a good one, Sheriff.
Hey, what do you know about that waitress from the diner?
Rose? Yeah, she's a bit of a space case. Always has been. Why? What'd she do now?
She kept saying that my daughter drowned. She even knew my name. It was all very weird.
Rose has a talent for saying the weirdest thing possible. But it's best not to take it personally.
Hey, boss. Corpse is downstairs ready to go.
Yep, in the morgue, all prepped.
I'd like to take a closer look as soon as possible. Lead the way, Sheriff.
As I walk in first.
I'll be right with
This is
you,
the Bright
sir.
Falls Sheriff Station.
Yep.
Just let us know.
We appreciate the support, Sheriff.
See you around.
I saw the vending machine and I went immediately into like the red rage.
And it appears that I'm lost in the woods. We've only had a tour guide, also. It's bear season. Oh no, a bear. Help. Did somebody call for a tour guide? Oh wow, Koskela Brothers Adventure Tours. Unforgettable tour experiences at affordable prices. That's right, I'm Ilmo Koskela, voted best coffee roaster / tour guide by Coffee World magazine, and I'm here to give you the tour of a lifetime. But Ilmo, I've heard the government has seized and restricted access to many local nature attractions. That is true, Janko. Many local attractions have recently become fenced off by the government, and that's why at Koskela Brothers Adventure Tours we say, fuck the government. We have bolt cutters. Oh wow, you think of everything, and we'll take you anywhere. Hiking through the scenic Elderwood National Park. Fishing in the crystal clear waters of Bright Falls Dam. Bird watching at majestic Mirror Peak.
It's so shitty.
The tour of a lifetime is just one phone call away. Book now to get a 9% discount on this limited edition Oh Dear Diner coffee thermal.
I really enjoy that their slogan is "fuck the government." Oh shit, that's funny. Ooh, man.
The investigation is being taken over by the federal agents. Sheriff Breaker wants us to cooperate fully.
Aye, aye, ma'am.
I'm being serious, Nelson.
So we share a morgue with the funeral home next door. It's a shoestring budget. I guess you guys don't have that problem, though. Our only coroner rotates between a few other towns, and he's away this week, but you can handle this, right?
I'm qualified to perform examinations. Yes.
Something about morgues. They always cheer me up.
I can't say I feel the same.
He's joking. Okay, let's take a look at our patient. I'll start with the external inspection before performing the internal examination.
Yeah, he is massively bloated. He was like half that size in the first game.
What other clues can the body give me? Aha. They did leave something inside his chest. The body shows signs of being submerged in water post-mortem. It doesn't add up. There's writing on here. Can't make it out.
Writing? How'd they manage that?
This looks like text. A tattoo?
Nightingale didn't strike me as a tattoo guy. Defensive wounds. He put up a fight.
Do I have any open questions? Oh, we're starting a new line of inquiry, okay.
Chest wound is cause of death, but the corpse is bloated, waterlogged. Doesn't add up. There's definitely something in his chest. Did the killers leave it there?
How'd the killers have time? Yeah, what's in this cavity, I wonder? No gloves?
It's the same type of page we found at Cauldron Lake.
Nightingale hunted Saga. Didn't see her. The Taken could not see into bright light. Light hurt them, made them vulnerable. Nightingale had no heart, but here he was, killing.
Someone's created a fucked up fantasy about us.
Hey, hold on. We found these kinds of pages. I didn't think they were relevant to this case. I have them right here. No, wait.
Oh shit. Should have finished reading the page.
Didn't see her. Could not see into bright light.
He's coming. No weapon. The page said to get into the light. He can't see me in the light. My gun's out in the hall. Gotta get it back.
Oh. He like what the fuck? He did an instant transmission to rip my throat out.
He can't see me in the light. My gun's out in the hall. Gotta get it back. Gotta move. Now. Vanished.
Fucking Hemingway. I'll be honest, I wasn't expecting Nightingale to come back. This might be a copyright moment. I'm willing to risk it for a bit. That's cool. There's a pair of eyes that come in and stare back occasionally. They're faint, but they're there. I wouldn't say it's Saga. Very cool.
He didn't have a heart, but he still got up. The page predicted all of it. It helped me fight him.
He just disappeared? What the hell is going on here?
We need to figure that out if we're gonna do anything about it. Somehow we need to make sense of this. Right before things got crazy, Sheriff Breaker just vanished.
Maybe the sheriff knew more than he was letting on.
He seemed anxious, like he dreaded what was coming. One more mystery. There's no rational explanation to what we just saw.
I'd love to blame this on mass hallucination caused by inhaling volcanic gas, but we both know that's bullshit. This was supernatural.
Well, I'm glad you were the one to say it. Now we can figure out a way forward. The victim of a ritualistic murder turns into a monster. Is there a connection?
Looks to me like the cult of the tree is performing rituals to create monsters.
Maybe. We need to start with learning this cult's goal, their purpose.
There's one of the pages on the floor.
These pages are important. Breaker dropped one before he disappeared.
Saga was back at Cauldron Lake. Saga had to pursue Nightingale into the overlap. Finding a way in would be difficult. A ritual. Saga would learn how. Stop the monster.
Are there no other clues? It's a shame we couldn't get access to the binder.
Can't be opened on this side.
Shit, there's multiple victims.
It doesn't budge. A dead man turned into a monster. Light as a way to fight him. Pages predicting the future. There's no rational explanation. This is the case we must solve. We're dealing with an organized group of killers, not a lone serial killer. I need to know more about the Cult of the Tree if I'm going to shut them down. Keep trying.
Oh, I guess it shows how many are missing. That's cool.
Finding a Casey movie lunchbox out here can't be a coincidence. Another message? That's it.
Hmm. Well, we've pieced together a lot. Pretty much every clue has a place on the board.
The page places Nightingale back at Cauldron Lake. Calls him a Taken. We need to head over there, stop him, before anyone else gets hurt.
Okay.
We heard gunshots. Y'all okay?
Did you get spooked by the bodies?
Sheriff Breaker
There's a dead body at your feet.
Sort of a monster, and there are offices down. You two handle things here. We need to get back to Cauldron Lake immediately.
Fuck me. That's terrible. We'll do what we can, man.
That's crazy, right, Thornton? Nightingale's heart was missing. How could he do anything? He's dead.
Well, yeah, right. Well, that's all crazy talk. Monsters aren't real, and what do you mean the sheriff disappeared? Like poof? He's gone like magic?
Yeah.
Magic's up.
If we didn't see it ourselves, I understand how wild that sounds. Oh, painkillers have made a return.
To cut this.
They're a fine pair.
Hello.
My client has been held here long enough.
Are you gonna let me speak to them or not?
Just a moment, ma'am. Someone will be right with you.
Oh, hey, I was saying during my Alan Wake playthrough that if I was gonna have a desk, it'd be this one right here. But they've actually opened up a door, so now, no, I would take this one. They've upgraded the holding cells.
Huh? I'm at my wit's end with you. I want out! Something bad's going down. I can feel it. Let me out!
Why are you in such a big cell, buddy?
Do you think I like throwing you in jail every other day? No, I don't. Do you have any idea how much paperwork you're causing me? What's a lot?
It doesn't budge. Nightingale and his cult are dangerous. We need to be prepared in case things escalate more than they already have. Can you call it in, Casey?
A smart choice, Anderson. Agent Casey here. Yeah. We need backup. The Bright Falls case. Whoever you can spare. ASAP. Think we'll actually find Nightingale at the lake?
The pages haven't been wrong yet.
We can't assume the person writing these pages isn't playing us.
I agree. But it's our best lead.
Okay, fair, but also, do you think the person writing the page would have the ability to have a corpse reanimate and attack you in advance?
I'm gonna take a quick look around. Meet you back at the car.
See you in a bit.
Rinse and repeat. Clock out, get a beer. Or maybe 3.
I need to come clean, Anderson. I know why Nightingale was here 13 years ago. He was chasing a writer, Alan Wake.
Tammy mentioned him. She's writing a book on his disappearance.
You know the detective character from his books, Alex Casey.
Yeah, I've heard the jokes at the office. Cold case Casey. Murder case Casey. Sorry.
Ha. It's the same name, similar job. It's the first thing anyone thinks of. It annoyed me, but that was it. Then, 10 years ago, I started getting strange letters in the mail. Fragments of prose describing murders. You've heard the stories about what happened in New York. Some of it, at least. Bodies started to pile up. It was a murder cult. Turns out the fragments sent to me were from the crime books of Alan Wake. The cult was copycatting the murders from the books. In their heads, they were performing a ritual to bring Wake back. Their imagined prophet. After that case, I started looking into Wake's disappearance on the side.
And you thought this case might be connected to him? His name does keep popping up.
I just wanted you to have all the facts.
Next time, give them to me before we find ourselves in the middle of a horror story.
Return to the heart.
The page says Nightingale's in something called an overlap. Need to figure out exactly what that means.
I'm happy I'm not in charge of this mess.
Thanks. Let's start looking for Nightingale where he was killed. The writer of these pages knows what will happen. Because they're behind this, or because they can see what's coming. Impossible things are happening here. A world operating on different rules. I need to understand this strange logic. To see the clues. To solve the case. I've been thinking more about the cult of the tree. What sort of cult refers to themselves as a cult?
In my experience, they don't.
We're not seeing the full picture yet.
Hey, hello there. How are you folks doing?
Those restricted areas signs.
Hello.
Don't do it.
Saga Anderson. Are you two supposed to be here?
I'm Ilmo Koskela. Fantastic to meet you.
Fuck the government.
Yes, Stephen here hired me to show him through the woods. He's in town on important government business. Fixing this impressive piece of hardware.
I work for the FBC, ma'am. I'm authorized to be here.
And I bet you two are here about that murder. Nasty stuff. How's it going?
How did you hear about the murder, Ilmo? Do you know anything that could help us?
People tend to tell me things. The Koskela brothers are kind of a household name around here. Speaking of, if you're looking for some fun, stop by Watery. Just down the road from Bright Falls. There's our Coffee World amusement park. There's sauna ja vihta. And we offer a variety of guided tours, hunting, fishing, hiking, whatever strikes your fancy. You name it, we probably got it.
What is this thing?
Classified.
It's just a monitoring station, ma'am. The Federal Bureau of Control checks volcanic activity and air toxicity levels. No need to worry, though. It's mostly for research purposes.
That's one gorgeous sweater, Saga. Looks Nordic. I bet a family member made it.
Stephen, we're investigating a murder that occurred nearby. What can you tell me about your bureau?
Nothing that isn't classified, I'm afraid. But I don't know anything about a murder. Operations here are run by a different department. I'm just here to make some repairs. The wiring on this thing frays every couple months.
Yep, that's the raccoons. They grow real big here with teeth like you wouldn't believe. Can't gnaw right through a garbage can.
My mother made this sweater for me. How do you know?
I knew it. My mom used to knit those sweaters for me and my brother. Watery, my hometown, was founded by Finnish immigrants. So between your name and the sweater, I figured your family might be from Finland too. Suomi, Finland. Pulla, Karjalanpiirakka.
Close. My mom's family is from Sweden originally. I don't know much about them beyond that. The sweater is just something to remember her by. Well, I need to get back to it.
What'd you find there, Stephen?
So I guess the investigations department is back up and running.
I'd be happy to get you VIP tickets into Coffee World. Just say the word.
Thanks, but I don't drink coffee.
We brew our own beer too. Ahma beer.
Oh, now we're talking.
Let's get to the murder site, Casey. A lot of things about this case keep bothering me. But one thing feels really off. Breaker's disappearance. I don't get the feeling Nightingale was responsible.
He was about to give you more of those pages. Something didn't want us to have them? Or was protecting him from Nightingale? Spontaneous combustion? I don't know. Not the kind of disappearance we normally solve. Our crime scene's drowning. I never minded rain. Feels like home.
No sign of Nightingale. But the page did place him at Cauldron Lake, in an overlap. So how do we follow him there?
Maybe something around here will tell us.
Monsters? Overlaps? Rituals? What do you make of all of this?
The killers are usually the ones performing the ritual, not the detective. Acting out their sick fantasy. They may be trying to get you involved, forcing you into their twisted world.
But with dead men coming alive, the word ritual starts to have more weight behind it. We need to look around, learn what this ritual is. After we find Nightingale, what then? I've never arrested a monster.
I've watched you arrest plenty of monsters, Anderson.
You know what I mean. Monsters. Light worked against him at the morgue. That might be the only way to stop him from hurting anyone else.
So, okay, I'm glad they're letting me inspect this, because I already noticed.
Good eye.
That we've seen that before. Because that's what's on the necklace.
Bare feet. Nightingale. I'll see where these footprints lead. Can you comb through the crime scene one more time, KC? Just in case?
On it. If anything comes up, I'll radio you.
Going back to the lake.
The tracks lead into the water. Where'd he go from here?
He went into the water, Sokka.
I can
Ooh.
feel something. A presence.
That got me pretty good. So let me go over here. Group sheriff. There's also a hole in her heart. Okay. Yeah, so it is Barbara Jagger with the missing hole. It's where you'd put the clicker.
What is that? Seems like it's reacting to the light. These aren't the same tracks that were here before. They're headed into the tree, not out of it. My flashlight burned the dark stuff away. It was covering another page.
The fuse was in place. Saga stepped into the witch's hut. Inside, a bright light. There were objects that stood out to Saga, as if the light had manifested them.
The witch's hut. Okay. I trust the pages to lead me to the overlap.
The overlap is probably where the dark place and reality overlap. Witchfinder Station. Witch's hut is up the trail anyways.
This is the witch's hut.
Anderson, thought I saw something in the woods. Probably just a deer, but I'm gonna check it out.
Okay. I found another page. Following up on a lead. Keep checking in.
Roger.
Hello?
The page described the hut being lit and mentioned a fuse.
I imagine we're lighting up a candle. Oh, we're gonna find another manuscript page in a second.
I know Nightingale is somewhere around Cauldron Lake.
The tree was a threshold. This place and the dark place. You're in over your head. Next stop, Caldera Street Station.
The threshold. Like a doorway. Leading to Nightingale. It's somehow connected to a tree. Witch's ladle?
So I noticed the flashlight doesn't work the same in that you don't get a full charge.
This box is missing a fuse. I need to find one to turn on the lights.
Where the hell am I gonna find a fuse at? If not in here.
Is Witch's Ladle the doorway into the overlap? If so, that's where I'll find Nightingale. Light is the key. To stay safe. But for something more to be revealed as well.
Well, it says she had found it among the junk in the forest. And it's probably near the witch's hut. Okay. Wish to check a thing. Ah, you can change the difficulty anytime you want. Not that I'm like, oh man, I need to change the difficulty right now. But I want to know if I have that option. This would be a decent place where you might find a fuse. If it's going to be near the witch's hut, then I should probably stay near the witch's hut. I kind of ran off on an adventure.
This fuse is busted.
Well, that would have been too easy, I guess. Her footsteps.
This one looks good. People should really stop littering, though.
Oh. That's how you save, is with a thermos. I dig it.
Another page. Making progress.
The image of the witch in the sign. Saga addressed the witch. The smudged line on the heart. The second part recited from memory. I brought you the heart, witch. Show me the terror. Saga pushed the heart through the hole in the sign.
We were looking at that sign earlier. It was... That's gonna be the hard part, is remembering how to get to it. Which sign? close. Here we go. I'm gonna go hang out in the light really quick and check out the manuscript page. Because it's starting not to feel safe.
The cult of the tree is behind these murders. This case just became much more complicated. I'll need to start a new file. But it's my first cult case. Exciting.
Oh. We have to bring Nightingale's heart to the sign. And we don't have that conveniently. But I know where it is. Now, can I figure out how to get out of the bog? This is quite the hike. It's to the left. What? We need to go get his heart. Unless he took it back. Okay, well, we just ran up here for nothing. We're probably going to take a break here in a minute. It gets so tense when you get down here. dark. These woods are something else, man. It's recommending the case board.
The page from the witch's hut seems to be describing some kind of ritual.
Oh, is this what was keeping me from doing it? I have to piece it together for her.
Nightingale's heart disappeared from the morgue. Where is it now? To get into the overlap, I need to find Nightingale's heart.
Okay, we're on the same page.
Printed on it, plus the line on the page to the witch's ladle sign. Then push the heart through the hole in the sign.
Okay, we don't know where the heart is. We're doing some profiling. That usually opens stuff up.
I need Nightingale's heart to get to the overlap. Where is it?
The cultist leaned close. He was there, but he was risen. Nightingale was there. The opposite of sunspots. Who said that?
That's not it. I don't have what I need to find Nightingale's heart. There must be more. Nightingale's heart. Where is it?
While they played cards in the general store, the witch had stolen his heart. Get out of my house.
Nightingale's heart is at the general store, in a fridge.
Yay, we have a lead.
I need to check the general store for the heart.
Which is a ways away. Also noticed a sawed-off shotgun. The hell yeah, we're gonna pick that up. Read that already.
Nightingale. The text on the heart is clearer now. Legible. Sounds literary, but what does it mean? I feel like I recognize this. The fridge. The heart. I knew it would be here.
You had no problem grabbing that.
And now I need to give the heart to the witch. Makes total sense.
Those triangles. So inventory management is the thing we will need to do. It's saying there's a sawed off. Check with Lady Fortuna at the counter. So they're all crossed out. It starts with 7. 723 was one of them that was tested. That was the exact code I was going to try. Okay, if it starts with 7. Do we add these up, maybe? That comes up to 142. Yeah, I'm dog shit at puzzles. There's nothing else on the counter, probably. Nope.
I don't think this is relevant.
Is it 745? Because I do see it written right there.
These numbers match the ones on the lotto ticket.
Do they? Like, I see 723, but I don't see any of the other ones. Man, I don't want to look it up, but like, that would be nice. I don't know. I give up.
Casey, there are cultists in the area. They're taken, like Nightingale. Watch yourself out there.
Yeah, thanks for the heads up. I'm still finding my way back.
You have the worst sense of direction.
Any city in America I can get through drunk and blindfolded. It's these damn trees.
Okay. I'm en route to Witch's Ladle. I need to perform a ritual to open the overlap. This case just keeps getting weirder. But it is exciting.
I saw those little Easter eggs on the ground. It made me think that there's a lunchbox nearby. But I guess I'm wrong. Which is a common thing for me. Alright, well, we got his heart, so away we go. I'm gonna guess that's an early unlock for the sawed-off. Yeah, I don't get the lotto ticket thing. Kind of ominous. It's like, hey, you better save. let's go ahead and take that break. I'll be back in a bit. All right, I'm back. So, I gotta be real with y'all. I caved. I looked it up. So we're gonna get it. I don't really feel bad, but I will say it is something I didn't want to do. But like, yeah, let's talk about it. So I was like, what pisses me off is I was so close because 705, 713, 717, 723. If you look at the ticket, put the number 7 in front of all those. That's everyone they just tried. So what's the next one? The sequence 39. Funny enough, I thought I would get it through the brute force earlier, but I didn't. But whatever. Going the right way? Kinda. Follow the sun. Just kidding. I took the wrong path. Right direction, wrong path. Navigating this path is rough. Like, I struggle with it. I have to check the map all the time. Interesting. Ooh. Oh, damn. You know what that means? I can't go back and get the shotgun again. I'm gonna cut out me getting it, and we'll get back to that part. All right. I saved as well, so I don't have to continually redo that. I didn't appreciate getting stopped by a tutorial message. They cut off my sprint for that shit. How the hell am I struggling on some basic enemy encounters? Like, they don't go down.
Okay. You're good.
Like, why doesn't that kill them? That's so much ammo to kill some guys. Fuck.
The wave crashed on the far side of the mirror. I brought you the Heart Witch. Show me the terror. Casey, I think I'm in the overlap. Are you still on your way? Casey! Casey, do you read me? Logan? Logan! Where are you? What the fuck was that? Logan's back in Virginia. You're imagining things.
I saw a shiny thing, but I did.
What was that?
That was Alan.
Wait. Did I get turned around? No, this is right. This place is moving. Like a nightmare. need to find Nightingale. He's here. Nightingale.
Trapped here. No escaping. Danger.
Who is that? It's like they're coming in over a bad signal.
Boy, there's like no iframes on those.
Gotta move. Now. What the hell is that? Need to get away.
Well, I'm boned. Not that I have enough to upgrade anything.
is that? I need to get away.
I can't tell if this is a boss fight. If this is scripted. I'm lost as shit. The fuck was that? Okay, that was a boss fight. I did not anticipate that being a boss fight.
Who are you?
What is this? Who are you?
Hear me.
I'm Saga Anderson, FBI. I can hear you.
Cauldron Lake.
Yes, I'm at Cauldron Lake. Where are you?
How to escape. In danger. The Dark Presence.
Danger. Thanks. Got it.
Hey! Are you okay?
No! It's my fault! It got out with my face scratch!
Sir, calm down. I'm gonna need you to take a breath.
He's changed the story. The Dark Presence. We must stop it before...
Easy now. First things first. What's your name?
My name is Alan Wake. I'm a writer. I've been...
Wake? Where did you come from? You've been missing for 13 years.
13.
Ba-da-da.
In the dark, miles apart, made a promise that I'm coming out alive. Raging heart went too far. I will never lose myself again, or I was calling you. Did you hear me? I lost my way, lost my way. I was trapped in 1,000 nights with no escape.
This is an interesting song choice.
see myself and I don't need to hide. My foolish pride paid the price. I will never leave.
Probably gotta get some copyright notices on this one, but it is what it is.
Where'd you go? All of a sudden the radio stopped working and then that flooding just disappeared. Crazy forest. Is this who I think it is?
Casey, say hello to Alan Wake. Mr. Wake, this is Special Agent Alex Casey. He'll escort you to our car. Casey, I'll meet you there, right after I take a look around. If the flooding's receded, there might be evidence we missed earlier.
Okay. See you there.
Alex Casey? How? Am I still... Is this the dark place? No, it can't be. I got out.
Yeah, the PI from your books has the same name as me. Great. Moving on. It's a bit of a hike to the car, Wake. Get your bearings, then we'll head out.
I need another minute. Cauldron Lake. I thought I'd never see this place again.
Take your time. But you should know these woods aren't the safest.
Yeah. It's getting dark. You have a flashlight? It's not safe without a light.
I have a light. And a gun. You can relax, Wake.
And pages. If you see pages of writing anywhere, you must take them and keep them safe. Our lives could depend on it. They have vital information.
We know about the pages, Wake. We'll keep an eye out for them.
Okay. Okay, just give me a moment. It's okay.
Take your time.
Oops.
Should look around. With the flooding gone, could be further clues out there. The flooding disappeared very suddenly. I wonder if there's any connection to the overlap. Nightingale.
A weird looking tree thing. Are we even in the right area? Okay, we're still in the flooded part.
A creepy twig sculpture?
Well, that tracks.
A locked box. Is that the cult of the tree symbol on it? Notes and ammo. Looks like they're tools of the trade. The cult doesn't see their victims as people. Nightingale goes missing for 13 years, shows up murdered, and then turns into a monster. After I stop Nightingale, a rider who's also been missing for 13 years turns up. What's the connection? What kind of case is this? These stashes could contain clues about the cult. Better keep an eye out for more.
Yeah, there's still things to find. Saga? She got stuck. I keep getting drawn to this. Okay. Well, whatever else is here, I don't see it, so. Like, to be honest, I'm having a hard time discerning stuff on that beach. Yay. Oh god, the light did not help.
Even the animals are turning into monsters.
Damn it. Yeah, I saw the arrow. This is purely a guess.
For themselves. Wonder what's inside. I should take a look around for a way to open this thing.
Man, we already have the thing to open. Need to turn around. I don't like that the lights go out for a bit after you leave a light source. It seems kind of jank. That's an FBC monitoring station.
Warning. Activity detected. AWE. Event in progress. Cauldron Lake. What's an AWE? Casey, what exactly does the FBC do?
After New York, when I started looking for our friend here, their name came up. I pushed them for any files they had on him, but got stonewalled. They have a reputation of showing up for weird shit. They have a presence here, and now we find our writer. How about that?
AWE is an altered world event, which Alan Wake 1 was a gigantic altered world event. The FBC kind of manages, investigates those. I enjoy how relevant Control has been to this game. Like, obviously Alan Wake 1 is, it's like, duh, but Alan Wake 2 didn't really have to have deep ties into Control, but they did it anyways, and I'm here for it.
Mr. Wake, we're taking you back to our field office in Bright Falls. You can freshen up there, and then we'll talk properly.
Hey, Mom. Before you say anything, I'm totally fine. Don't freak out. Dad shouldn't have even texted you.
Logan? No one texted me. What's going on?
I'm totally fine. I slipped, that's all. God, it's not the end of the world.
Put your father on the phone.
Okay. Dad, it's Mom.
Don't worry, hon. Logan slipped in the shower and bumped her head. She has a slight concussion, but I'm keeping an eye on her. Lucky I heard her fall. She could have drowned.
Jesus, David. Why didn't you call?
I tried. It didn't go through. She's fine, really. But what about you? You sound stressed.
No, it's, just weird case, that's all.
Well, if you need a hint, my years of board game victories tell me Colonel Mustard did it.
I'll keep an eye out for him. Love you, Dave.
Love you too, honey. Want to say bye to Logan?
Just tell her I love her. Bye for now. Is there anyone you'd like us to reach out to, Mr. Wake? You've been gone a long time.
No. They'd be in danger. It'll come for me.
Okay, let's talk about something else. Robert Nightingale. Do you know him? You were both here in 2010.
The Dark Presence got him back then. That's the last time I saw him. 13 years. Fuck me.
Tell us about the pages. You had what looks like a title page with you. Return. Is this the name of the story on these pages? The writer's name has been scratched out pretty violently, but your name can still be made out underneath.
Scratched out. Yeah. Scratch.
Did you write these pages, Mr. Wake?
I'm trying to remember. It's a crazy jumble, like a nightmare. It doesn't make sense. talk show tonight? Waking up in places with no memory of how I'd gotten there. It was out of control. I didn't need another mugshot in the fucking tabloids. Had I already done the show? Was that a recording?
Hey, is that Sam Lake doing the Max Payne face?
I felt a strange pull toward the TV.
Yeah. And that's great, but I'm gonna explore.
Good to see you, Alan. Great to see you. Welcome back to the show. Come on, sit down, sit down, sit down. Oh, man. It is so good to see you, Alan. This must be an exciting time for you. Tell me, does it ever get old?
Sorry, does what get old?
Publishing a new book. Are you okay there, my friend? You look like you've been cooped up in the writer's room for a few too many years.
This is exactly how I feel.
You know, I've waited so long to get my hand.
Odor Diner.
You left us on quite the cliffhanger. We've all been dying to know what "it's not a lake, it's an ocean" really means.
You and me both.
Well, our wait is over. Your new book, Initiation, hits the shelves tomorrow.
What?
That's exactly what every reader will be asking. This book is mind-bending. It's so cerebral. I mean, how would you describe it? An auto-fictional thought experiment? A horror story? A postmodern detective story?
Wait. This isn't right. I haven't written anything.
He's so humble.
Okay, you got me. Good prank, very funny. But yeah, sad to say, I've not written this. I'd remember if I'd written a book, right?
Or maybe it was written by your evil double. Man, that is spot on. Playing the role here. Pretending the world of the book overlaps our own. That's very meta indeed. You see, Initiation tells the story of a fictional writer named Alan Wake, who is trapped in a nightmare, desperately trying to find the manuscript of a novel he has forgotten he has written. The book is set in New York, but it might not be New York at all. He is tormented by his dark doppelganger and guided by visions of a fictional detective he has written. That's right, Alex Casey is in this book as well.
I guess we'll just keep doing this the whole show. The joke's on me.
But isn't that what you sign up for with autofiction? No, but seriously, I found the structure of the reality you build in the book fascinating. It reminded me of The Matrix. I mean, the writer is physically in his writer's room, trapped there, and he projects himself out to this dark dream of New York through the story he is writing. Like astral projection. Did I get that right?
Yeah, that's exactly right. Go on. I should be taking notes here. This is great stuff.
Notes to that other Alan Wake in that room writing this as we speak? Are we all in your story, Alan? Wow. No, I wish you every success with your new book, Alan. I hope it's as successful as your best-selling Alex Casey series. Initiation hits the shelves tomorrow. After this, I'm sure we'll all be eagerly awaiting the culmination of this hero's journey trilogy of yours. A book called Return, perhaps. Man, thank you for one of the strangest interviews of my entire career, Alan. All this talk of meta-narratives. Have we expect him to disappear once this scene ends.
Hello? I'm losing it. Something's not right here. I needed to get home. To Alice.
Can I sing? Put the lime in the coconut. No. Okay. My guy does not have a flashlight.
What the hell was that interview? Some kind of joke? Initiation? I never wrote a book called Initiation. This felt like a bad dream. Could make a good horror story.
It's interesting you can close that.
I was a mess. I'd never heard of this talk show or Mr. Door before. None of it felt right. Was I losing my mind?
Well, if it isn't Dr. Casper Darling. And there's a reference to Thomas Zane. Bob Balder was the other dude in there. Okay. And Sam Lake. Ah. Cool stuff.
Old Gods of Asgard. That name sounded familiar.
665, the neighbor of the beast. That is referenced. Believe it or not, in Control.
There was something here. A broken transmission I couldn't quite make out. What was that? A message? Impossible to say.
Huh.
There was something in the studio with me. I had to get out.
This is the ritual to lead you all.
Waking up from the nightmare, I felt like a drowning man gasping for air. This place felt familiar. A ghost of a memory surfaced, about riding here for countless days. whiteboard for mapping out a story. On the index cards, the nightmare that just happened to me. A summary of the story so far. But other notes as well. Warnings. I had written them. I couldn't remember what it all meant. The name Scratch filled me with dread. I could trust these words. I had to act on them. You must write to escape. I had to write more.
Get back to writing. Why the fuck would I want to do that? I'm not trying to do my job. Yeah, this is Lake House, kinda.
I didn't remember much, but I knew my thoughts and ideas could manifest as reality in this dark place. I'd use my writing to project myself out of this room, like a deep-sea diver to go deeper and explore the depths of this prison for a way out. This room was my boat. Writing was my lifeline. I would start again at the talk
Thank you. Oh, you're too kind. Welcome back. We have a great show for you here tonight. A real treat for all you Alex Casey fans out there. Alex Casey himself is here tonight. That's right. Sam Lake, ladies and gentlemen. The actor who has given his face to the famous detective in the film series. And of course, we have Alan Wake here. The best-selling writer the books the films are based on. Let's do this!
The hard-boiled diet.
Welcome back to the show. So, Alan, as the creator of the character, how do you feel about this?
Sorry, what?
I know it can be an awkward question with the man sitting right next to you, but I mean, how do you feel about him in the role of Casey? Does he look the part to you?
He looks exactly like I always imagined Casey to be. It's uncanny.
Thank you. That means so much to me. I'm a huge fan of your books.
So, what's the problem, Alan? Because on more than one occasion, you voiced your reservations about the adaptations.
It's not that. They're their own thing. They've gone with choices that are different from mine. I feel protective about my stories, and these adaptations... I don't know. I guess I just wish I could have been more involved in making them.
Well, in that case, you won't have seen this either. We have a clip from the new film, Murder Case Casey. Should we roll it, or do you want to say something first, Sam?
Nah, just roll it.
Go for it.
This city was an old scar that refused to heal. The rain made it fester. It needed the sun, but there was only the night. I was tired. Insomnia covered me like a plastic film. I was watching the world through a rain-slick window, my own reflection haunting the view. I was trying to track down a missing writer. My only clue was a table lamp, shaped like an angel. The only thing to shed light on this sordid mystery.
That's great! Murder Case Casey! Great job, Sam. Very exciting and very meta. I'm looking forward to seeing more.
Wait, stop. What was that about a writer? About a lamp?
He's in his own hell. It's so dark. Five, 6, 5. So it's still the Dr. Darling book. Nothing from that TV this time, huh?
Hello?
No way. It's fucking Adi!
Ah, Lorraine! There you are, Tom. Oh, not so much evil that not a bit of good as well. Not one without the other. Good to see you.
Hey, I can't seem to find my way out of here. Can you point me to the exit?
No totta helvetissä. Of course, Tom. The work will instruct its maker. I was gonna get something from the basement for you, but you can get it yourself now. The more cooks, the worse the soup.
Have we met before? Are you trapped in the dark place too?
You remember Ahti, the janitor. You can't be lost if you don't worry about where you are headed. So don't worry, Tom. The sun will shine even into a heap of twigs. Just remember to turn on the lights. It won't take long when you get to work.
What do you want me to get from the basement? And my name's Alan, not Tom.
Ja, mutta katoppa kun a man, but a man with a tool makes two, Tom. Eikö niin? And a man with a tool can build his own exit. It's in a shoebox, in the basement where you left it. Safe as in the Lord's purse. Here's the key.
I've been trying to find a way to escape the dark place. Any suggestions?
He who mouths about his troubles is the prisoner of his troubles. It's not easy to get out. But don't you worry, Tom. The home is still there where the heart is. I often think about it when I mop the floor and look into the puddle. Water is the memory of the world. Water finds its way.
The janitor was a bit out there, but still a friendly face. I had to trust the basement would get me out of here.
It's kind of similar to how he gets introduced in Control. In that he's a friendly face. And they just kind of accept him as friendly without much question. But that's so fucking cool that they got Adi here. Now, from a lore perspective, what the fuck is Adi doing here? Like, what is Adi? He's... I mean, we always knew there was something much more with him than what he tells you. We knew that just because of how he gets around and controlled. But hell, he's like, fuck it, I'm gonna show up in a different game now. This is our dressing room. What? No. No, but this does go right by the... We've been down that hallway. That's the other dressing rooms. Ah, the basement. Better not be the Threshold kids.
Talk show host?
Good evening. A writer trapped in a dream world attempts to write a story to shape reality around him and escape. He is beset by visions leaking in from realities beyond his own. He uses those visions as inspiration for his stories, in hopes of giving them power to make them come true. Us, hidden few, know that ultimately he will succeed. But before that, many of his stories collapse back into the stuff that dreams are made of, to remain as they began, works of fiction. And yet, maybe there is a gleam of truth to be unearthed from these tales. Rare glimpse into the unseen realities beyond our own, offering us intriguing avenues of contemplation as they transpire in
Night Springs. It's the season intro. Oh.
An old lamp in a shoebox. Was this what the janitor had left for me?
A man with a tool can make his own exit.
The lamp felt significant. A tool for bringing light to the darkness. I felt a magnetic pull between the lamp and the light overhead. Whoa! When the light jumped into my lamp, the whole room changed, like something in a dream. Opening a way forward, the lamp was humming. The bulb glowed. It held the light now.
Then you can send it back. Okay. This causes... I guess it shows you the nearest light source so you can park that in.
I felt another surge from the lamp. I could use it again. The glow in the lamp went out, shifting the light in the room. The light carved out something new from the darkness.
Told that guy to fuck off. The blood. Oh yeah, this place. This is labeled as the exit.
The dark place wants to drown me. I'm losing myself. I have to fight it. I have to remember. The clicker. The light switch. I lost it. But I have the lamp now. The lamp the switch was cut from. This place is a nightmare. Not real, and yet more real than anything. The danger and the horror are real. It feeds off my mind. Twisting whatever it takes into psychotic reality. I'm trapped here. I write to escape. I've tried this many times, written countless stories, forgotten how many. I keep failing, but I must keep trying. I use the story to dive deeper. Every word I write is a step forward on this spiral in the darkness. I dive to the body to find the answer, the map, and the key, and the compass. It's combined to form a door leading out. But how do you open a door that's not a door? At the bottom of an ocean that's not an ocean, and a lake that's not a lake.
Oh, that was quick. Yeah, they're pretty stingy on these saves. Okay. So it's the item box from Resident Evil.
The payphone was ringing. Somehow I knew the call was for me. Hello?
Alan Wake?
Yes.
Do you know who I am?
No? Who is this?
We'll get to that later. There are spies all over. Shadows.
A sense of deja vu washed over me. Had I had this conversation before?
Alan, listen to me carefully. Caldera Street Station, the subway. You need to go there. I'll call you again later. Make sure to pick up.
Do I know you? I know you from somewhere.
You've just forgotten again. We're in it together. Don't worry. I got it now. We've been working. Great.
I'm losing you. Hello? Hello?
A subway pass.
The man had said Caldera Street Station. I had to go there.
The map button wasn't working for me for some reason. But okay, so it's this up and to the right. Doesn't seem like a very complicated map layout, so that's good.
Just passing through. Shadows stirred like there was someone there, but there was no one. I wanted to keep it that way.
No? Okay. I wanted to see how the game would react if I were to approach a shadow person. We've gone a little past our goal.
The Caldera Street station sign was there, but the entrance was missing. I had to make it appear. Maybe I could use the lamp to reveal the station entrance. The lamp was dead in my hand. I needed to find a light for it.
I guess you need like a solid light. That's what would make sense.
It could not be opened on this side. It was locked from the other side.
Well, we have ammo for a gun we don't have yet. Like, he keeps pointing me in this direction for a light. Is it the stoplight? What are you guiding me towards? It's pretty fucking bright down there. Ugh. See, it's picky about what light it'll accept. You can't just take any light. The Oh Dear Diner.
dark place wouldn't let me go that way.
Well, it doesn't turn you around like it does in Saga. It just becomes pitch black.
There was a light at the end of the alley ahead.
Return scratch. Your fault. AWE. It's like it's fully aware that it's a altered world event. Initiation. Don't write. Cult of the Word.
Is this the way it was on the page?
What the hell? Oh, hey. We met at Door's show.
Alan Wake, the writer. I'm Alex Casey, looking into a murder.
Come on, what is this?
There's a piece of evidence, a manuscript of a novel. You wouldn't know anything about it?
A manuscript? What manuscript? I need to see it.
Rumor had it the manuscript contained the details of the murders. A murder cult was following the story to commit their gruesome acts. Was Wake their leader? Had he written it? How far would he go to create a perfect work of art? Or would he be the next victim? Stay here.
No, wait! I need a gun!
No chance.
You think I'm gonna listen? No.
Dying in this alley in a dream I had. He was just gonna keep killing me here, loop by loop. You're not gonna get what you want. You think you know. You know shit. You don't really wanna know. You're gonna get what's coming to you.
This was an echo of the books I had written for years. Picking up Casey's gun felt like I was assuming the role of the detective. I had a light now. I needed to get back to the subway station entrance. Shit. With the alley in darkness now, restless shadows block my way.
Wonder if he gave up.
I needed to find a way around that fence.
That's the wrong button.
To banish the shadows.
That's more what it needs to be.
They were trying to stop me. With the gun and flashlight, I could fight back.
Saga has to shoot them like 18 million times to get them to go down. More Cult of the Word. Damn, Night Springs is real fucking popular here in the Dark Place. So the flashlight does work. It's just not as obvious that it's working, I guess. You have to like see them start to dissipate. I wish you could see the like kind of light peeling effect, like from Alan Wake 1. I think that does a better job of conveying like, hey, your flashlight is still doing shit right now. You die here.
I had written books about Alex Casey for years. Something lingered here. A line from a half-forgotten story.
Not super sure what I'm...
The rain tried to wash away the sins of this city. But some sins, the evidence of the crimes committed, could never be erased. Not by the rain, or any amount of therapy from Dr. Jack Daniels. It remained bruises under my skin, like tattoos. Bruises in my soul. Scar tissue on my heart. The rain never stopped falling. And I never stopped drinking.
doing this to save battery. Takes a while though. That's it, huh? Well, admittedly, it's getting a little hard to sit. So we're gonna call it here for the evening. I think about 4 hours is pretty good. Yeah. So far, a pretty good time. I am trying to reserve any sort of judgment for the sponginess of the enemies, because it doesn't seem to be quite the case with Alan. I don't know why sagas take so much more. But yeah, we will pick this up tomorrow night. But yeah, until then, y'all be safe, be kind, and I will catch you later.